What's going on, guys? It's P with Driven Algorithm, and I just wanted to go over some ways that you can make potentially $30 an hour working from home. A lot of people right now are dealing with COVID-19 and are having some effects on their household, their income, and the ways that they were earning. And it's great to always find ways to either supplement or add to the income that we existing or that we already have, or to find ways to go ahead and make up for some shortfalls that we're experiencing. So, really quickly, I'm just going to go over a couple of websites that have been brought to my attention that I'm currently using at least three of them, and it has helped me out to make an extra, two, 300, sometimes 600 a week. One of the first ones is Usertesting.com. Usertesting.com is specifically designed so that brands can have their websites tested by individuals who may or may not be customers already, but you're going to simulate being a person visiting a website, and you're going to talk through the process of what you experience, what you like, what you don't like. However, you are required to follow the guidelines or the sequence of steps that they want you to in that test to look for certain items. For instance, you could be going through a website and it be of a location that is a place that has a lot of patrons, like a museum or a restaurant, and they want you to look for how to find the map to get to the location, or how to find the menu, or what days they're open or closed, their hours of operations, things like that. So it will not be anything complicated, but it will allow you the opportunity to maximize the extra time that some of us have right now, especially being cooped up in the house, looking for ways to be productive and to contribute to the household. This is a great idea. So usertesting.com, quite simply, is very easy. The only thing you're required to do is you are required, of course, to sign up. Once you sign up, you will receive an email. The email will require you to download their software, which allows them to see your screen when you have it enabled and take the test so that you can have it recorded, and then you upload it and submit it to them. As you can see here, the tests on average are about 20 minutes long, and you get $10 for that 20 minutes. So 20 minutes, there's 60 minutes in an hour. You can relatively make $30 an hour. So if you did that for 8 hours, you're looking at a decent amount of money. So what? You got what, 60 or $30 times 8 hours a day? Oh, excuse me, 60. Yeah, $30 an hour times 8 hours a day. Math. $248 for that day. If you did a full work day, if you wanted to simulate that, of course, that's fine. If you didn't do that, then hey, it's up to you, but at least it allows you to do that. Now, let's say you did that for an average work week being 5 days. You can make a considerable amount of money. So the highest check that I've received has been about $700. And again, it's not as if it's going to be an overload of time or a major drain on you. But again, the tests are submitted to you in a certain way based on how your rating improves. So as your rating improves, you get granted more tests. It's not necessarily unlimited out the gate, and I don't want to give you that impression that it is, but it's very simple to sign up, and there are a lot of big box brands that use them. As you can see here, you got Home Depot, Facebook, Wayfair, CBS, among others. And their site's relatively easy. So if you look here, it says, how do you get paid? You're always paid via PayPal, which is great because everybody loves PayPal. Of course, you have to be in a country where there are restrictions, for PayPal. So you have to be somewhere where you can actually use PayPal. And they try to make sure that everything is done within 7 days. So it's on a weekly basis. And there is sometimes a waiting period for all of the recordings, but you'll be able to go through that process once you apply. And then you can click through and see all of the additional stuff as far as the frequently asked questions. I'm not going to cover everything on here, but you definitely have an opportunity here. So you would just come to the website. I don't have any affiliate links. I wouldn't do that to you for this particular case. So you have the ability to enter your email. Once you do that, you'll be able to go ahead and take the tests. The sample test, when I took it, it was about less than 10 minutes. Honestly, it's like a 6-minute test, and there's like 4 things they want you to do, and then you're good to go. Next one is TryMyUI. I used to call it TryMyUI, but then I realized that TryMyUI, UI stands for user interface. So if you're computer literate or if you're aware of what all of this is called, anytime you interact with a website, you're basically dealing with their user interface, you being the user, and you're interfacing with their storefront or their um, digital real estate, if you want to call it. You are able to do somewhat of the same thing. Now, you come in here, you'll be able to be paid $10 for the test. It's pretty much the same exact setup as the Usertesting.com. So you would apply, they would send you your information, and you do your sample test. Again, it's $10 for each test you take. Typical test takes 20 minutes. So if you do the math, you're roughly in the same ballpark. Again, there is a rating system for how everything is done. And right now, there is an increase in people that are trying to do these things. So it may take a little bit longer to get feedback or a response, but the opportunity is still there. So, my opinion or my suggestion would be to go ahead and try to do an application on both of these platforms. There are a few others that I'll present at a later time that are similar to this, but this is a great opportunity. And then you can go over their blog and everything else, but you're specifically coming here for an opportunity to make extra money. And as you can see, they send everything every Friday via PayPal. So that's always a great thing, okay? Once your stuff has been cleared and reviewed, then they'll go ahead and get it to the graders and they can authorize that payment to you via PayPal. Next one is Cambly. Cambly is a website that allows you to teach English to non-English speakers. It's a great opportunity for you to be able to sign up. If you're familiar with, I believe the other one is VIP Kid, where you are able to teach students or adults in China or in Asian countries to be able to speak English as their second language. Then it actually has a complete lesson plan laid out. Like the way they do everything is pretty seamless. You're able to go ahead and become the tutor, be provided the tools to be able to instruct, and then spend time speaking English with the non-native speakers. So you would be the native speaker, of course. There are several different options for how you get paid with this. I would recommend that you dive into the website and see. Now, they do have certain restrictions on what countries at certain times they will allow to apply as the tutors. So you will want to look into the FAQ on that. And then you would just go to the sign up section and you would see how to get things done as far as diving into this a little bit better. Now, there is a separate, let me pull it up. Let's see. I have it saved in my other browser, but you can become a tutor. Here it is. All right, so with Cambly, becoming a tutor is really not that difficult. You would sign up, meet the requirements, and here you can see you get paid to chat. Now, the wild thing about this is that it's anytime, anywhere, once you meet their minimum requirements. So you are able to chat with the students. The system automatically tracks your time. They pay you like 17 cents a minute, and it's 10.20 an hour roughly. And you get paid every Monday via PayPal. Of course, you make your own hours, like I said. You can chat with people all around the world. So this is something that provides you an opportunity as an English speaker to be able to help others better communicate in this language. Now, you don't even have to be a native English speaker from how I understand it. You can have a slight accent or whatever the case may be, as most Americans have accents from all over the region, all over the country. But you have people that may speak multiple languages that also know English that could benefit from taking part as being a tutor. So this is another great opportunity. All right. And then the other opportunity is going to be this one, Q Kids. Q Kids provides you the opportunity to go ahead and do the same thing. You would help Chinese young learners between 4 and 12 years old to be able to speak English. Again, it is a great opportunity. If you wanted to take advantage of this, you are more than welcome to come to this website. I'm going to include all the websites below this video. And look at this. Again, $16 to $20 an hour for a 30-minute lesson, literally. So it's not as much as you were making, say, for instance, if you did, well, actually, it's just about a little bit more than what you would be making if you did it with TryMyUI or with user testing, because it's $20 an hour versus $10 for 20 minutes. Uh, it's a good ballpark. But either way, you're able to make some money. So I wanted to provide these opportunities to you because I see it all over Twitter, all over Facebook, all over Instagram, all over TikTok. Even though I'm ashamed to say I look at that, but yeah, there's a lot of opportunities for you to be able to make extra money. All you have to do is go out there and seek out these opportunities. Apply, go through the process, go through the steps. If you have a computer, some of them you just need a tablet or an iPhone or a Samsung. It doesn't matter. Some of them allow you smartphones. For the teachers, you're going to have a computer. If you have a headphone set or a way to be able to talk clearly and not just use the speaker or the microphone on your computer, that works great as well. The clearer, the better. So again, I just wanted to provide you these 4 opportunities to be able to make a considerable amount of income. In some cases, you can make up to an extra $500, $600, $700 a week just doing these. Okay. Now, of course, go ahead, check them out for yourself. Only take my words with a grain of salt. I'm pointing you in the direction. You do your homework, you do your research. But if you see an opportunity, take advantage. All right. Talk to you guys later. Peace.